Now all we need is some warmer weather,
know,
so
boy.
it would be enjoyable to sit outside and dine because, Bill, man, we just cannot get through this kind of spring slump.
I know. If you were watching me often last week, we were talking about that May 7th or 8th kind of time frame that we may turn a corner. That still looks to be in the cards, and you'll see that on my 8-day forecast in just a few minutes. But first of all, let's visit April, or maybe we don't want to, because it was quite a bit cooler than average. It was a little bit drier than average as well. Average temperature of 44.5 degrees. That is 4.5 degrees below average, but especially on the highs. Our average high was 53.4, so over 6 degrees on average, below average for the month. And it was tied for the 30th coldest April on record, so could be worse, I guess, right? Precipitation-wise, 3.27 inches, almost a half an inch below average, but even with that, it was the wettest April we've seen in La Crosse in 5 years. So some good news there to kind of soak up things a little bit, wetting up the ground and such. Snowfall just an inch, almost 2 inches below average, and probably don't need me to tell you it was a very windy month as well. Look at that, peak wind gust of at least 18 miles per hour on every single day of the month. So if you thought it was a windy month, you were correct. Medium symptoms today for elm and poplar, tree pollen in general on the high side both today and tomorrow, and expect tree pollen levels to remain fairly high over the next week or so because the rain chances are fairly low end that I do have in my 8-day forecast. Skies are cloudy, but the bulk of the day was dry. 50 was the high, 44 the low, 67 and 45 the averages, so that high was 17 degrees below average. 49 degrees at the airport, 48 downtown at the station with cloudy conditions. And hey, look at that, not very windy today. That was kind of a nice silver lining to our otherwise kind of dreary, cloudy day. Look at how cold it is here. They had as much as 15 inches of snow in Kimball, Nebraska. That's on the western side of the state. So once again, could always be worse, right? 30s there, but we're in the 40s to near 50 degrees, 49 in La Crosse, 50 in Prairie du Chien, and 48 in Eau Claire. And there are those winds, which are much lighter than what we've seen over the past several weeks. Cloudy skies currently. Notice some rain trying to move up from the south and west. As a disturbance tracks by to our south, some of this will clip parts of the area, especially southern portions of the viewing area, as the main low kind of tracks by well to our south. But again, a chance of showers overnight and through about lunchtime tomorrow. And you'll see that on Sky Tracker that the better rain chances are south. In fact, Sky Tracker barely eclipsed La Crosse, but other forecast models do have that lifting a little farther to the north, so we have at least a chance for some light showers in La Crosse. Again, by tomorrow afternoon, though, some partial clearing. Fingers crossed, so we could see some sunshine later in the day tomorrow before it sets tomorrow night. And then dry tomorrow night and Wednesday. And Wednesday's looking pretty nice. Some sunshine and fairly pleasant temperatures as well. Now, still on the cool side tomorrow, mid to upper 50s across the county, right around 57 or 58 in La Crosse. Cooler to the south because your rain chances are higher, and then a little bit warmer as we head to the north. In fact, mid to upper 50s for highs for Eau Claire and the Chippewa Valley. So for tonight, chance of showers, especially south, 45 the low in La Crosse, 58 tomorrow, that chance of showers, once again, especially south and primarily in the morning. Maybe some peaks of sun later in the day. 60s return starting Wednesday, some low-end rain chances on Thursday and Friday. But again, remember, May 7th, May 8th time frame, there it is, upper 60s to 70s. For Mom on Mother's Day, kind of breezy though, and then well into the 70s next Monday and Tuesday. So just kind of focus on these numbers for a while here.
Yeah, we can get there. We can
Yes.
see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, and why do I feel like summer is going to be like 90s and 100 and just unbearably hot?
Makes you wonder if we're going to kind of balance things out over
I
the long
know,
run here.
I
So
know.
we'll see.
When we do,
Yeah, blame Mike.
yeah.
All right, thanks, Bill.